Matchup 3. I'm just gonna let Watch the Throne album rock because there's a lot of bangers on this, anyways. But this was my favorite matchup coming into the week. It wasn't the game of the week, but it probably should have been, bro. In my opinion, because of the records and everything online. So Punisher comes into this one 2-1, and Professor X comes into this one 3-0. Opportunity to knock out the O, and on the opposite side, keep the O, right? So let's get into the quarterback battle, and this is not really where we stole the show with the point totals here, but Justin Herbert 15 points. Herbie had a less than stellar game, losing Joe Alt, already having down Slater. Tough game for the Herbster. 15 points from him, and then Lamar pulls his hammy. Doesn't look like himself anyways before the hammy injury. 11 points from him. So it looks like he might be out a few weeks. So that's something for Punisher to kind of figure out. And then when we go to the running backs, here's where the big push was, and this is probably what took it over the top. 15 points from Barkley. Barkley quietly is the running back, 15 on the year. Not what you drafted him to be, but he is Barkley. He will figure it out at some point. So 15 points from him. And then here's where really the superpower, the Kamehameha, came into play. Bucky Irving, 27 points from him. And then Omarion Hampton, another big game, 30 points from him. That's kind of big time, man. When two of your starting running backs give you almost 60 points, they almost go for 30 a clip. That's going to be tough to overcome. Wide receivers, though, I guess worth of note here is that, it's unfortunate, but X lost Malik Neighbors to the year. I think we all kind of, feel bad for that one just because he's such a baller. So Malik out for the year, torn ACL. And then on the opposite side, they're like, hey, you lose your alpha, I'll lose an alpha too. Tyreek Hill blows his knee, done for the year too. So both guys took here some heavy hits coming in this week. And what did it cost? Everything, because that is brutal. Debo, though, for Punisher, picking up a little bit of the slack with the 18 points from him. Debo's been a G all year. I'll give you props, brother. You took him probably late, too, so he was a gem and a steal. And then rookie sensation, Ibuka is he's a fucking beast. 23 from him, another big game. He is a top 10 receiver on the year, most likely. Let me see. He is the wide receiver number 6, and he is a rookie. Wow. And then we continue here along. Tight ends. Both tight ends here were pretty good. Fergie with the 13 for Punisher and 15 for Tyler Warren. Funny enough, Tyler Warren is the push-tush quarterback. So pretty interesting. That's how they're using him, just because he's so athletic, nimble and stuff, and he's obviously strong that he can push the pile. The flexes, though, Swift had a nice game. 14 points from him. Good. Look at that, Swifty. And then Quentin Johnston, man. What a pickup. Those are kind of like what's so important about those early waiver wire pickups, that some of these guys could be like some difference makers down the line and automatic starts. And that's what Quentin Johnston is, man. He's just going to be, he's the most athletic. He's the strongest. He's the biggest out of all those receivers in LA. And it's hurting other guys, but he's shining. And then Travion Henderson for X found the end zone, so that's nice. Both kickers, we're going to salute to Mr. Bates for Punisher and Mr. Myers for X with the 13 and the 14 respectively. And both defenses, dude, 10 and 14. Big points, man. Punisher does not have to feel bad for himself other than the Tyreek stuff, but he'll figure that out. And fucking Lamar. Well, nonetheless, 133 for Punisher and 159 for X. X is 4-0, keeps the O, and Punisher is 2-2.